Hello everybody, CVH here, and we are back for part 2 of our Grand Melee Gauntlet run. Check out part 1 if you have no idea what's going on, but we are currently 4-0, and about to get right into things and queue up some more games. Again, sorry if the commentary is not quite on the level of other videos, but I am mostly trying to concentrate, so prepare for dead air, prepare for not a whole lot of conversation about what's going on, but I will try to keep it informative to some degree. I do have the ring, that's good. Whether or not I keep Firebolt's is the question here. I would really like a 2-drop. I'm okay keeping Daggerfall. Firebolt's only going to be good if it's a mid-range mage, and even then sometimes probably not, so I will ship it, I think. Not a lot of question, the Firebolt would be better than either of the two cards I currently have in its place.
There's a plan. There's always a plan.
I would give the impression of a more aggressive mage for sure. What is this mulligan, man? Or these draws, I guess. It's not really the mulligan at this point.
By the 8th, they will meet.
Well, the more aggressive mages typically don't play Execute, at least. I hope he's not playing Grizzly Gourmet, either. Whether or not this Daggerfall gets this trade might kind of decide the game.
You won't spoil my plan.
I keep a spare blade in my boot.
It's definitely unfortunate, but I think I just have to play it to start eating damage.
The forest is my strength and my courage.
It's not really an unfortunate draw. An unfortunate draw would be anything that costs 5 or more. That's what we've been drawing. They can use the Steel Dagger to trade up. They just use the Bruma. Hopefully Daggerfall can still be somewhat annoying.
Careful there, friend.
You won't spoil my plan.
Wow.
Do your worst.
I didn't expect that. A very defensive trade on the Daggerfall for what appears like a more aggressive deck. Alright.
Your blood will spill!
This one will be taking that.
We have a pretty easy trade on the Bruma, and then what? Do we want to just play the Trader and the Shaman? Now that we've drawn something like play?
Of course I'm on your side.
That seems theoretically okay. Could set up for a Leaf Flicker or a Sheer Point Dragon play, depending on what we want to do. I don't even know what I want him to steal. My hand was like, it's full of really good cards, they just weren't good early in the game.
Your blood will spill!
No getting this one.
I keep a spare blade in my boot.
I never understand the the javelin before the attacks to the face. Like, you probably won't find anything that changes your mind, but there's never anything that stops you from javelin later, so might as well hit face first.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
Options are limited, and we probably won't be able to get ahead in this game unless we get a prophecy.
Your blood will spill!
No getting this one.
So it appear to be our
Didn't see
first
this
loss.
coming, eh?
I have many important things on my mind.
Yeah, even if we manage to take back the board somehow, at this point we're too low of life for it to matter. He can just use his bird. Mage has not quite as much direct damage as we do, no cliff racers, but pretty close. Atromancers, lightning bolts, and Kano.
Your blood will spill!
The forest is more clever. We'll see about this.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
Your blood will spill!
I used to be an adventurer like
It's
you.
been an engaging hunt.
Also the heroes in a lot of the builds. Unfortunately, I don't think I could have done anything about that from a gameplay perspective. The draw was just that bad. I could have kept the firebolt though, and that might have changed things. Elusive Skulk start in the not quite as elusive Scout matchup. As horrible as double Atromancer seems in my opener, if I'm going to draw unplayable cards, I'd like it to be Atromancer. Against Scout. Fighters Guild, you do not see in every build. Yeah, I guess I Tempo Curse to keep that alive. And maybe get the rest of the curses out of my deck next turn if I'm not completely unlucky enough to draw another curse.
The waters of life.
I need them out of my deck. There are 8 cards I don't want to draw. Things that I can't play, and the 2 Firebolts.
You must be cleansed.
I mean, I wouldn't be thrilled about a 3rd Skulk off the top either. Can we top deck our own Shearpoint and or Leaf Lurker?
The forest is my strength and my courage.
And scouts just love attacking me down to 26. It's like no one realizes Tazcad's in the deck.
Teach you to mess with me. This one will be taking that.
I think Tazcad in some situations would allow him to clear both of these, but always gives him a card there. He's just actually okay giving me cards. That's really weird. I mean, I guess I can't do much about it.
No getting this.
The forest is my cloak.
I will protect the Hist.
Careful there, friend.
Doomon, take you!
Play was super weird. He's put me in a very awkward situation here. I should have maybe considered being more defensive, but I can't win the defensive game against the Ram Scout. If the game goes like 2 turns longer, I can't win the value game. But I can't win the damage game either, as it currently stands. Does he trade it all here? I mean, if he Odavings, obviously he doesn't need a trade, period. Odaving and Red Robin I can't beat. That could actually give me lethal in a rare case. Oh, I can't beat Tazcat either.
It's been an engaging
I will
hunt.
protect the Hist.
The Hist provides.
If I fall, the Hist will reclaim me.
Well played.
Yeah, we always leave at least one thing. And we never kill him here.
Khajiit is done for.
It has been my honor.
Well drawn. I mean, I say it all the time. When Ram Scout draws well, it beats everything. The problem is, in order for it to, like, do that, it has to draw really, really well. An excellent Scout draw will beat a reasonable draw from any other deck in the game. But it won't necessarily always beat another excellent draw from a different deck. And a poor Scout draw just does nothing. And based on the fact that he had 5 more Max Magicka and also 4 more things on the board than I did, I would say that was kind of an excellent draw. So I would need to have actually had a better hand and or gotten a Prophecy to win. Which is fair, that's how Legends works. Meanwhile, our opponent has played Ring Skulk on us, and that is something that is never answerable. So we will play Mournhold Trader because it doesn't die immediately to the curse, and hopefully we can kill the Skulk or we will lose to it. I mean, there are definitely cards that answer it. I've seen a lot of assassins not play Firebolt, but as long as Skulk is prominent, I think Firebolt's a staple in blue.
Careful there, friend.
The forest is my strength and my courage.
Just give me a name. Careful there, friend.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
It's nothing personal. Your blood will spill.
The forest is my cloak.
It's nothing personal.
Of course I'm on your side.
Dumont, take you!
Trying to assess the damage if I just go for Bolt Skulk here. I can obviously use a Curse next turn on his 3-3 to finish it off after he takes favorable on the 2-1, but how much does that contract hurt me? Next turn he could play Encano, if he has the 1 of Encano. You never really know. How much does the 7 actually hurt me if I just take the damage? Could play Murkwater Shaman Skulk.
It's nothing personal.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
Yeah, I mean, I just don't get it. Like, why play SharePoint there before you attack? It's happening like every game. At least one time I don't understand one of my things that my opponent's doing here. It's quite concerning. We want to phase attack, obviously, but do we want to Wordcrafter and trade at all? Wordcrafter trade with that prevents contract. Wordcrafter curse trade with that prevents more damage because it also blocks that. Can also double curse this. Lightning bolt this and then ward up the 3/3 or ward up the 2/1 to contest the 3/3. We don't know that he has any more curses. That said, I'd still rather get rid of the 4/4 here. I don't want to make his other sheer points be able to kill Leaf Lurker or something like that.
Careful there, friend.
Okay, since I already had the means to kill the trader on board when he attacked with things before playing Sheerpoint Dragon, Sheerpoint became the obvious bolt target if I were to get a bolt from the Prophecy.
Personal.
Alright, we could probably 2-turn him here as long as we don't get unlucky with Prophecies.
Take you.
Is there any reason to expend Curse? I don't think so.
Of course I'm on your side.
Nah, I can't do that too. That's fine. Not hitting him down to 4. Tazcad kills him every time next turn. That definitely telegraphs that I have Tazcad though. But it's not like it matters. Well, maybe it doesn't telegraph Tazcad. I could telegraph something funky like Daggerfall Firebolt to tome up one of my 4 attack dudes. That'd be really weird though. Or it could just be me being safe because next turn a Prophecy doesn't matter. But if you got a Prophecy creature here.
By the 8th, they will meet
It
their
has
maker.
been an engaging.
It's been
Keep forgetting
an
to mute people, man.
engaging hunt.
Five and 2, not bad so far. Spell Sword. Assuming tokens.
Careful there, friend.
If it's Control Spell Sword, I think we're favored, but I'm pretty sure I'd rather play Token Spell Sword in this format than Control Spell
There's
Sword.
always a plan.
Tokens has way better chances against Ramp Scout, and apparently our opponent thinks the same.
Your blood will spill.
Not many decisions so far. It's likely to hit.
Hold your position.
Whoa. I mean, Curse was there to help in case.
Blood will spill.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep the board clear. I have nothing better to do with my turn. I'd rather ring out a Lightning Bolt on a 3/3 than skip my entire turn 3. We just go Thief into Thief, nothing out better comes up. That's actually better here. Because this card is a problem. Well, is it a problem? We could just do it on whatever follows.
Your blood will spill.
He hasn't had a reason to play this. He hasn't had a reason to play 2 of these, but I'm going to go with Hoffinger because it could just win the game by itself. And because it looks sexy premium, and I don't own the premium Hoffingers.
There's a plan.
I have to steal them like a filthy animal.
No matter what.
But now I just want to play Hoffinger. But I shouldn't, because it only gets 1 proc. It's honestly not the worst play ever, but I think just trading and then taking care of whatever gets big.
No getting this one.
Your blood will spill.
The forest is my cloak.
All right, men, on me.
I live to serve. I live to serve.
He is taking that trade, interesting. Don't hate it. Our Wardcrafter is going to be clutch here. 4/4, 2/2 for 6 damage. And we just drop Hoffinger because he needs an answer or he loses to it.
Your blood will spill.
We fight for all Skyrim.
I mean, he could try to race with his own Hoffinger, in which case this game is going to get really, really wacky and unsettling. He gets 1 proc. And next turn we get like 3. 2. Maybe 3, depending on how we draw.
For the Emperor!
It's not doing it. That's really good.
Kill them all.
The Neely Flicker activator is really good here.
Archy's beard. This day will be mine.
I mean, honestly, I feel safe in just racing. Firebolt Leaf Flicker on the Hive Defender versus trade with the Hive Defender and Firebolt Leaf Flicker on the Tullius. At most, he's going to have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage next turn. This deck rarely has good prophecies, like Javelin, of course, but besides that, like, what else do you even play?
The forest is my cloak.
For Skyrim.
Not incredibly helpful.
Your blood will spill.
Does it ever make sense to wait?
Dumark, take you.
With the crossbow, maybe? We just ping and kill something? Well, that's gigantic, but it's probably going to get jabbed momentarily.
Who goes there?
Oh, okay. So, yeah, okay, so that is one reason to wait. Makes sense.
Your blood will spill.
He has 10 power on board, which means his Hoffinger could be pretty good too, but he's going to have to really high roll if he wants to beat my 7/8 by playing Hoffinger this turn. He plays Jav, though. I don't think that saves him either. Yikes. Do you think we found the one token spell sword in existence playing Dawn's Wrath? That makes literally no sense, so.
Kill them all.
Just further insurance that I can win this turn if he does have a Jav. Because then we just go 3 and 6, which bypasses the last rune.
Your orders.
For Skyrim.
It's nothing personal.
Dumark, take you.
Alright, back on track, 6 and 2. Yep, and that is 8 total games, so I will be playing the last 4 of this Grand Melee run in the 3rd part of 3. So, see you then, and if you've enjoyed, obviously, feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, etc. Stay tuned for the last 4 games of the Grand Melee.